So this guy, what was his name? Pirate Software has been popping up in my feed recently. He's kind of based.
I left a comment in this. Said, why was he training CS to not answer questions? And I said, really surprised how little is known about social engineering in the comments. Social engineering. And if you look at this, we have 160 achievements for it, and all of them are very simple. The way that I did this is quite funny. I tried to find a way so that our game wouldn't get pirated because it'd be easy to pirate it. We knew that you could break Steam DRM very quickly. This is your save file. When you first start the game up, it actually checks what achievements you have, and it unlocks powers based on your achievements. This is actually the save file for the character. So you can't pirate it because you can never use the achievements. It made it unpiratable, which is deeply hilarious to me. And it...
So you like have to have it in your account because it checks to see which achievements you have in Steam. And that's how it checks to see how far you've gone. If you have this achievement, then this is how much you have unlocked. It's kind of genius. This guy's based.
Whisker fatigue. The biggest thing you can do to make sure that your cat lives a long time is to get them to drink water. Sometimes when you give them a bowl, when they go to drink the water, their whiskers touch the side. And when they touch the side, they go, ugh, and they end up not drinking water. A cat would rather die than have its whiskers touch things it doesn't want to touch. So if you have this kind of a problem, get either a wider bowl so they don't have the issue, a raised fountain, or give them water on a shallow dish so their whiskers don't touch things. Not all cats are like that either, just some of them. And it's just like, why are you like this? You know?
That is like such a perfect way to explain that. I'm sure there's deeper meaning to it, but I know that what he was getting at, he was using like logic-based thinking for why cats are just fucking just unmanageable, man.
Blender was kind of dog shit. It was not very good. And over years and iteration and amazing updates, Blender is now king. And most of the time, people use Blender over anything else, and it's free. Godot is Blender. Godot is the Blender of game engines. It is the little engine that could. It has a lot of effort behind it, has a lot of people that are very interested in it. It's getting better and better and better updates, and eventually, everyone's going to want to be using it. Godot is probably the closest that we've come to for the next iteration of Flash, meaning that it is an accessible engine for a younger generation that is free. It allows you to make really cool shit. Blender was kind of dog.
Yeah, so I actually checked it out. I've got I've got Godot saved in my, I thought it was Godot, but I've got it saved in my bookmarks. And I'm going to be checking that out pretty soon because that'd be cool to try and make some games in, or show somebody else who knows how to make games. Be like, hey bro, you want to help me make a game? Because I got some ideas.
I have been contacted by gamer supplement shit. I've been
This is
contacted
based.
by energy drink bullshit. I've been contacted by Raid Shadow Legends. I've been contacted by all of these different companies, VPN companies, all this. And you know what I tell them every time? I tell them to go eat sand because I'm not going to sell you something that I think is dog shit. You don't need energy drinks to sit on your ass watching a streamer. You don't need a VPN because it doesn't make you safer. The only thing it does is lets you have an endpoint that...
Yeah, and like, I can get that content with or without a VPN. Like, I don't need a VPN to watch Netflix because I'm not going to watch Netflix. I can get all of Netflix anytime I want, anything that I want.
It is different on the internet so that you can go and access different services from a different part of the world. You don't need it. And you don't need to play Raid Shadow Legends because you should love yourself and stop paying into a system like that that just rips you off as a player instead of giving you a good game. Bullshit. All of it is bullshit. All of it. And I refuse to take their money because it's worthless. It is
Based as fuck. Who raised this guy?
Who wants to know the secret for YouTube Shorts? It's one of the strangest things you'll ever see. There's a
Oh,
little
I want to
checkbox,
know the secret.
and that checkbox says, if you want to notify your subs of the upload. And you know what you do? You uncheck that box. Why would we do this, chat? Why would we uncheck the box to notify subscribers? Well, the way that the algorithm works on a lot of these platforms is if you have a bunch of subs and it sends it out to those subs and they don't interact with it, it goes, wait a minute, people aren't interacting with this. I won't waste my time with it. Many people who subscribe to you will eventually be dead accounts. They don't log in anymore. They don't look at YouTube. They may not interact with your stuff, etc. If you turn this off, it sends it only to people who aren't subscribed to you yet, which means live active users. So when you make a short, you uncheck that box, and it goes into live feeds only, with real people interacting with it. Who wants to know this?
That one was a curveball. I didn't know anything about that. But I haven't looked into making shorts either, so. But, definitely gonna try that out and give it a go. I want some more of this guy.
Life is wild, man. The thing is this. Life is an adventure, and you're the main character. And until you start treating yourself like that, you're never gonna learn the story. That's it. Like whole ass everything in your life, because it's the only damn one you have. So tell a cool story. You got a limited amount of time. Use that shit. Life is wild.
Yeah, see what I mean? This guy is baked as fuck.
This is all the knowledge that I have. It's what skills should you need? Fun fact, you don't need any. You don't need to be an amazing artist, amazing musician, amazing programmer. There is no best engine. That doesn't exist. It's easy to build a team. You can do that. It's easy to pick a genre for the kind of game that you want to make and why you should pick those types of games. You can finance your game, and I have a whole bunch of different options for financing this. I have marketing stuff for how you can market these things. I've got where you should launch your game in here. If you want this knowledge, it's free for you. I also run multiple game jams a year. The next one's going to be in January. So if you need a more structured environment where you need someone to tell you what kind of theme you should do, you need to come up with ideas out of that. And when I run those, there are cash prizes for it. So the winners get cash prizes so they can upload their game to Steam and continue their game development career off and running. And that's it. That's what it is. So when you wait 3 to 6 months, you get a shitload of their customers, and then you ban them on the same day. And you know what they do?
Yeah.
They get mad at you. They're like, I didn't deserve to be banned. I never cheated before in my life. And I drink those tears. They're delicious. You definitely deserve to be banned. Get shit on. And then they go back to the person who sells the bot, and they go, your bot got me banned. You're a piece of shit. I want my money back. And they start charging back all of their stuff. And why do you wait 3 to 6 months? Because PayPal still allows you to do chargebacks in that time period. And then they start charging back on the bot creators. And that guy has a really goddamn bad day. So when you wait 3 to 6 months...
Dress up as an Australian then.
I could...
Shut up 3PO, or I'll kick you in the twat.
You didn't say twat. You said thoat. That is not the same word. It's a very different thing. You wrote the word thoat, and it pronounced it like that. That's very different.
Shut up 3PO, or I'll...
Okay.
Again, will you be my mentor and teacher? Will you be my mentor and teacher so I can become a hacker, master of all hackers? No. No, if you want to learn how to hack, dude, go to owasp.org, which is a website that will teach you all about web vulnerabilities. Then make an account on HackerOne.
I heard about this a while ago.
You to go and do bounty
but I
programs
didn't ever look into it.
Where you can find vulnerabilities for companies as long as you stay in scope and turn them in, and you can get some cred, you can get some money. Like, it's a good thing. It's a really positive thing. Will you be my... Hey, chat, I want to show you.
Hey, Thor, I want to share something with...
Do you want to know the big scam that you can pull?
Yes.
What does the news do, chat? The news wants
Tell
sensation.
me about scams.
Sensation. You set your Kickstarter to an amount of money that you know, based on your community size, you can reach within a 24-hour period. Even if it's not the total
I already
amount of money
knew
that you
about
need to
this
make
one,
your
though.
game. Why do you do this? Because then
This one's kind of
the
obvious.
news picks it up and goes, wow, this indie game made it in 24 hours. And they do, every time. Every single time. That's exactly how we did it. Yeah, play the media to your advantage. 100% do that.
Yeah, 100%. That's all I'm gonna watch. If you want to check this guy out, he is based as fuck. Like, he knows some shit about media and the industry, and like, he's a hacker. He's a hacker that he knows a lot of stuff that regular people should be doing, and you can really learn a lot from him. I just found him the other day. 20 out of 10 for this guy.